So this Matt, we've been asked to come back and do some weeding and trim up the bushes, cut out some of the dead stuff. So you can see like there's a little plant growing up in there. Got some grass growing through. Another plant growing there in the hedge. These bushes need to be trimmed back and away from the house and the gutters. This bush here needs to be cut away from the window. On this side, we got to trim these bushes back. And then there's some plants growing in the weeds growing through the bushes. Cut out the dead, all that dead there. Along here, this is just out of control. Big mess here. Need to trim that down, more manageable. Trim the bushes away from the pool pump. These hedges got some stuff growing out of them. And then we're gonna have to, you can see there's a lot of old brush right along the lanai. Trim that back a bit. Then underneath the hedge, there's quite a bit of material. It's kind of adding to the problem around the pool deck. And then we have lots of leaves here. You can see it need to be raked out. Maybe pull some of that aloe vera out a little bit away from the pool deck. And then we have hedges here. Got stuff leaning up against the pool cage. And you can see down here, we'll trim that hedge. Around here, got some debris along the bottom. Trim that bush up a little bit. And then we'll just do a quick trim of this bush here away from the house. You get the leaves shouldn't be touching on the house. You see, you got a lot of vine growing up in that hedge. Little project. So we're back at the house and we just finished cleaning up a bit. Here's all the trash that we have for the garbage man. Chopped up. You can see little palm trees cut up. Clean this out a bit. You can see straight down the wall here now. These bushes are all trimmed. Hedge has been trimmed. These trees have been cut back away from the house. That little hedge behind's trimmed up. We trimmed the two bushes by the tree so they're nice and flat. Plumbago is down, trimmed down, that little hedge. Raked out underneath. This was trimmed up, rounded off. Took the lower limbs of that tree off. And then if you look on this side, we cut it back away from the house. So when you're behind it, it's off the gutter now. And you can see that we trimmed out right straight down the wall. Down the side of the house, we trimmed this bush back a little bit. You can see it's all trimmed off the wall now. The hedges weren't too bad, but we trimmed up the hedges. We cut all the bush off around the pool pump, so there's nothing unclogging around the pool pump. And then we cleaned out underneath here, raked all this out, raked out around here, raked out around the aloe vera plants. This whole hedge has been raked out. You can see that. Clean this up a bit around here. It's been raked out. Looking back there, you can see down the side of the lanai. Raked up along these two bushes. Then down here on this bush, we trimmed this out so you can get to the water shutoff valve. Raked out here, and then you can get right to the shutoff valve for the house now. And we trimmed this bush here, and see underneath there you can see the light where it's all been raked out all around the bush there. Mr. Dryout, little yard project today.